Hello everyone. In our last video, we had seen how to transform assertive to interrogative and interrogative to assertive. So in this video, we will do some more exercise. Alright, so before we start exercise, you must remember that we had learned the rhetorical questions in which we had to answer either in the affirmative or negative, but that depends on the expectation of the speaker. Like if the speaker expects us to give answer positively, so in that case we will give answer in affirmative tone only. For example, if the speaker says that doesn't fish swim in water, so we will obviously say fish swims in the water. Yes, it is correct. So we will write it in the affirmative assertive. Okay, as you know that assertive is divided into two, affirmative and negative, so we will convert it into affirmative assertive. And if the speaker expects the answer to be no, then the statement will have to be in the negative. For example, can a leopard change its spots? So obviously everyone know that no, it cannot. So we'll say that a leopard cannot change its spots. So here both sentences you can see both are called assertive, but this one is affirmative assertive as there is no use of negative word, and here this is also assertive but it is negative assertive because we have used the negative word. Okay, so along with this you need to learn this structure also. Here we have used verb, then subject, then swim verb, can verb, leopard subject, and then change verb. All right, in assertive sentence we start the sentence with subject and then we write the verb. Here also leopard is subject and cannot change, can and change is the verb. So you just have to remember that you have to convert affirmative to you have to add some negative words if the sentence is affirmative, and you have to remove the words negative words if already you find the negative words in the sentence. And lastly, you have to follow the structure. As I said you, the structure of assertive sentence is subject plus verb, and when you are converting from assertive to interrogative, you have to make sure that you are using verb first, then subject, and then again verb. If you have the WH word in the sentence, so it will be used here before the verb, first verb. Okay, so keeping all these rules in our mind, let us start solving exercise. So in first exercise we will change interrogative into assertive sentence. First sentence, who does not know Narendra Modi? So who does not know is always converted into everyone. Who does not converts into everyone. So we had seen it in our last video. You can just watch it again if you have forgotten. So, and other thing is that here you can see that not is used, so obviously we will remove it in this changed sentence, assertive sentence. So we will make it affirmative or negative. Obviously affirmative, because when not is given we have to remove it. If it is not given, then we have to add. So everyone knows Narendra Modi. Who does not know? That means the speaker expects that we give the positive answer. We'll say yes, obviously he is very popular, so everyone knows. Second question is, how can she cheat us? So here we can see that it is without negative word, so we will be adding it, and subject is she, so we will keep it in the beginning, and then can, and after that not we will be using. So how can she cheat us? That becomes she cannot cheat us. Third sentence, is this the way to talk to your elders? So this will be used as a subject and we will keep it in the beginning. Here also no negative words are used, so we will add. So we will say this is not the way to talk to your elders. Okay, it's very easy. Fourth, did she offend you? So here the sentence is in simple past tense. You can see the did, and whenever we use do, does, did, so with that we always have to use V1 form. Okay, and as we don't find any negative words, we will be adding negative words also. In simple past tense, both in interrogative and negative, we have to use did. So did she offend you? so she did not offend you. Fifth, doesn't he live with his parents? Now here we cannot say whether he lives or not. Okay, so you can give answer in affirmative or negative, both will do. So we can say he doesn't live with his parents, or we can say he lives with his parents. It depends, because it is not a universal truth like that doesn't fish swim in the water. Okay, so in such cases we can just say it confidently, but in this kind of sentences you can just answer any way you like. Now the next exercise is where you have to change assertive into interrogative. The first sentence is no one can tolerate this, so no one will be converted into anyone. Okay, so can is the verb, that's why we are using can in the beginning, as the verb comes first and then subject and then again verb. So here no one is a negative word, so we have not used any here. So no one can tolerate this. So can anyone tolerate this? So the answer is no, no one can. Second is everybody has heard of Darwin. So means कि सबने डार्विन के बारे में सुना है, किसने नहीं सुना है? So who has not heard of Darwin? Answer is everybody. So here speaker wants us to answer affirmatively. Third sentence is it is useless to cry over spilt milk. यानी कि अब पछताए क्या हो जब चिड़िया चुग गई खेत. So we will say isn't it useless to cry over spilt milk? We can see here use of is, it is a verb, so we will keep it in the beginning, and as there is no negative word we will be adding after that. So isn't it useless to cry over spilt milk? So this is how we have to convert by adding negative word and by removing negative word and following the structures, so that the sentence just does not lose its meaning. Okay, in transformation in all sentences you have to remember that the meaning of the sentence should not be changed, though the type of the sentence is changing from assertive to interrogative or interrogative to assertive or any other, but the meaning should not be changed, and that's why we have to follow such rules. Next sentence, no one worships the setting sun. So here worships is the simple present tense, so we'll be using does. Okay, so does anyone worship the setting sun? No one is converted into anyone. So does anyone worship the setting sun? No, everyone worships the rising sun. Okay, and the last sentence of this exercise, it was a great sight. So we will say wasn't it a great sight? All right, so this way I hope you must have understood. So thank you children.